Hello generals! Welcome to another episode of the Namibia series. We are almost on day 15 by now and everything seems to be going well for our coalition. By now I have researched and produced my first few naval patrol aircraft, so I'm using them for early warning purposes, so I have them patrolling around the coast of Southwest Africa. In case someone tries to invade us, we have cleared Zambia, Mozambique and Angola, and now we're fighting in Kenya. We try to clear that as well and expand there. As for our allies, India still has trouble with the Filipino forces that invaded his territories, his homeland provinces. Saudi Arabia is expanding north to Syria and what used to be Turkey. And Nigeria is a bit, inactive. He comes in and out. The good thing with this guy is that although he's inexperienced and he doesn't have a strong army, he follows, let's say, my suggestions, so we have a very good cooperation so far. At this stage in the game, I promised India to help him with the Filipino invasion, and for this reason I'm sending a UAV there just to scout and see what kind of forces he has and how he moves, so I can predict what he's going to do next. Also, I'm examining his homeland cities in order to, let's say, guess what he's producing. As we've said in previous episodes, for this reason I cross-check with the news section so I can see what kind of units attack, let's say, India. Our economy is getting stronger, and by now I have produced a full wing of heavy bombers and a full wing of gunships, which I'm using all the time. And as things are going well, I realize that we have German forces crossing the Suez Canal. This is where things will start getting a lot more interesting in the game. But before we move on, please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and if you leave us a like, it would be much appreciated. So, at this moment, we do not know what the intentions of the German forces are, where he's heading to. Is he heading for Saudi Arabia? Is he heading for Ethiopia? Who knows? So for this reason, first of all, I sent my UAV to follow his forces. I informed my ally Saudi Arabia, which by that time he was offline, and I have to do something about it on my own. So my plan was first to send the UAV, so I keep track of his forces' movements, and secondly to send my bombers around that area so they are prepared to attack him as and if he tries to land while his forces do not have any defensive attributes against my bombers. When you have occurrences like that, it is really difficult for you to follow your plan, because I was fighting, trying to clear the cities of Congo that Chad left out. I was fighting in Kenya, so my units, the bombers and the gunships were damaged, so you have to decide what to do. And of course, once again, I thought about diplomacy. And for this reason, I sent a message to Germany and told him that his forces will be destroyed because we found them, and he did not tell us and he did not warn us for this passage of his forces, and we consider them a threat, etc., etc., and tried to scare him. But I was not bluffing, and this is another thing. When you are let's say negotiating, or you are contacting or saying something to another player, be sure that you build your credibility. I mean, what you say, you have to materialize it to actions. This will win the respect of the other players. and of course they will know that you're not bluffing and you mean business when you say that you will attack them. Germany took a long time to respond, but after a lot of messages back and forth, he apologized and he explained that he was just passing by as he wants to send some of his forces to the far east, just north of Japan, because he was at war with Russia. So that was a false alarm, let's say, and everything went well with this, of course, incident. And we passed a strong message to the European coalition that we are determined to defend our territories and our region. However, I was escorting his forces out of the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean just for him to know that if he tries something funny, he will get the proper response from us. It is actions like that that make you think and you start have, let's say, questions about if someone is going to try to invade you. For this reason, I was looking at the cities that Germany captured in Africa, and I was thinking that maybe they test us. So I decided to research the SAMs. So I have air defenses in case they try to bomb me. I think Austria had heavy bombers by that time, and Sweden as well had a strong air force from what I saw at the news section of the game. Moving forward a bit, India did not seem very active and very eager to, let's say, defend his territories, because I offered him to send forces and he took a lot of time to respond. He did not give me clear answers, so I said that by that time I leave him to fight the Filipino invasion on his own from now on. As we entered day 16, we realized that the UK has expanded to what used to be Turkey, and he sent a stack of 5 ships, 3 destroyers and 2 corvettes there. So this, if you have the suspicion that they are preparing an invasion, you see all around you, or you imagine all around you, evidence for that theory you have. So maybe the passing of the German forces was a test of our defenses. So we have to take actions now, and I informed about that my ally Saudi Arabia. Keep in mind that I was trying as hard as I could to finish up with Kenya, the cities of Congo, and start Ethiopia as fast as I could without suffering any losses. By this time I lost 0 forces up to now, in order for me to be ready in case they invade us. While all this is going on, another piece is placed in the puzzle, and that is that Sweden invaded North Africa. He invaded Algeria. So by now I'm convinced they are going to try to invade us, and they try to find our weak spot, so they start the attack from there. So first of all, I moved my forces there because Nigeria was not, our ally was not moving very fast, so I had to do the dirty work again and leave my plans behind for Ethiopia and Kenya, and I sent forces just to capture a corridor, let's say, and stop the advancement of the Swedish forces. Of course, there was a question of what kind of forces Sweden brought into Africa, and for this reason I had to send again my UAVs and try to find out as much intel as I could. Back to Ethiopia, I realized that I lost one UAV, and I lost that UAV because of that air contact that the Saudi, radar is picking up just off Djibouti, the Ethiopian city. So there was a plane there that I had nothing to counter it at this point while it was up in the air. So my only option was to monitor it and wait for it to go and refuel and destroy the airfield there as he was refueling. As if this was not enough, my motorized infantry got attacked from a stack of ships that they're just off Mogadishu, another Ethiopian city. So Ethiopia built a navy before he quits. So there's another problem again, that it will take a lot of time probably for us to counter it, although we have our MPAs, the Naval Patrol aircraft. So now we have to face Sweden, we have to continue expanding to Ethiopia, a lot of things going on at the same time. But as we run out of time for this episode as well, please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now!